Hi, my name is Laura Benetsky, formerly Joseph, now Gaffney, and I have a statement to read, and I'm going to read it just because this is how sometimes trauma survivors need to do in order to stay on task and on target with what they're trying to say. November is Family Court Awareness Month. We are piggybacking off of an intense full moon with a historic election that happened the other day. And I just wanted to share this, and I'm hoping that you will share, like, comment, because this is my story, and I'm not stopping. It's been 20 years since I left my abuser, and I am not stopping. So here it is. My abuser was found guilty of violating 95% of court orders by the third judge in my case of court orders in 2012 from 2007 to 2012, yet our contempt of court filings for hearings were denied. Judge Lisa Roberts also rewarded this violation of court orders with full custody with supervised visitations to me, no overnights, no holidays, and granted him an additional $20,000 as his reward for violating court orders. Judge Michael Livingstone granted ex parte custody in September 7th on a testimony that was later proven false, while opening pending contempt court to amend visitation for failing to show up and for failing to pay child support were waiting for a hearing. Judge Michael Livingstone was removed by the FBI for corruption in October of 2007. The case was taken over by Judge James Menno, a known pro-father, anti-DV judge who approved 100% of my abuser's motions, even if the father failed to follow proper filing and notice procedures while denying over 70% of my motions and witnesses. Judge Menno later recused himself in December of 2009, admitting bias in my case, and further ordered the father in bold letters to abide by court orders. Father refused to follow court orders. We filed contempt against the father with the new judge, Lisa Roberts, who denied our contempt until trial. So from 2009 order till the trial in 2012, the father was permitted to violate the court orders with no recourse. Judge Lisa Roberts is now retired and is now practicing law. She should be disbarred. There's a story on how she was appointed as a judge, which somehow I can't find anymore, while her boss was removed for corruption too. And Judge Lisa Roberts was paid a full-time salary as his clerk while only working part-time. Isn't there laws against this? Shouldn't this have prevented her from becoming a judge to begin with? Meanwhile, my 3 daughters grew up never knowing their mother or maternal relatives and haven't had an unimpeded relationship since September of 2007. I know, in fact, my 4-year-old daughter at the time, who was now 22, was told I was not her real mother, that her real mother was my then abuser's girlfriend, who was 23 years old at the time. Talk about confusing for a 4-year-old. And the judge and the courts did not care. The courts knew and did not care, and my abuser did not even deny it. He also testified on record that his intention was to wipe out any memory of the maternal side from my children, and the court did not care. My abuser also testified that he had no intention of following court orders, and the court rewarded him, and the court did not care, except for rewarding him. His then wife attempted to run over the children's grandfather with her car with the children present, traumatizing the children, and the courts did not care. Make this make sense, please.